How do you do? I'm very happy to have this personal visit with you. Won't you be seated, please?
I say you can't please everybody. Can't please everybody. Yeah. They think they know what's best for me, better than me, but I had a vision this whole time, they just never believed. I know my circle gon' start to shrink if I'm ever in need. Your actions speak much louder than words, so message received. I get it. Yeah, show me where you stand, I'll make sure to never forget it. I kept it real, no matter what, I never pretended. If we ain't good, it's all good, stay at a distance. How you gon' tell me how to move if you ain't never did it? Get out my motherfucking way and stay out your feelings. Sit on the sidelines where you belong. In 2020 they said I was finished and I proved them wrong. Everyone's an expert that never done shit in life. You need to get your ass up off the internet and get a life. I ain't get no pass in this bitch, I had to wait my turn. Listen up, I'll tell you what I've learned. You can't please everybody. I say you can't please everybody. Ain't no way to please everybody. You ain't gonna never please everybody. Yeah. Alright, my stepdaughter lost her real dad when she was 2. 11 years I've been the only dad she really knew. And everything I do for my kids, she get it too. Even though me and her mama ain't see it through. Even though me and her mama ain't even cool. I never turned my back on her baby, I stood true. Even though her mother disrespects me, I ain't walked away. You think they ever mention me on Father's Day? Can't please everybody. I say you can't please everybody.
You can't please everybody.
I say you can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
Long live Piff.
What's going on, everybody? You already know what motherfucking time it is, man. And if you don't know what time it is, shit, goddamn, ain't no need to check your clock, because you see what time it is, man. Time for another motherfucking episode of Conversation with your motherfucking man, Big Unc. And for those that know me, man, what the fuck up, man? And for those that don't, man, I'm glad to goddamn meet you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for taking your time out to goddamn, check in. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, hey, thank y'all, man. You know, I last week, I ain't got them, ain't get on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Because I had some shit I had to do, man. But, like I told y'all, man, hey, this is what I love to do. So I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back, man. I'm telling you, man. And I just hope everybody out there, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, enjoying their motherfucking day, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like my man said, you can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't please everybody. I'm trying to tell, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't even please your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you got, you still want more. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, to each his own, man. But like I said, people, my motherfucking name is Big Unc, and this is Conversation with your motherfucking man, Big Unc, Uncut. You know what I'm saying? That mean with no chaser. That mean I ain't adding nothing to it. I'm giving it to you how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it to you how it is. But first of all, let me explain something to you, man. This show for everybody, man. But I want y'all to know this show ain't for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably not going to like my show, man, if you sensitive or you ain't got your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Well, more likely, if you sensitive, you know what I'm saying? This probably not the show for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in a bad relationship and you know you shouldn't be in that relationship you in, hey, this probably not the show for you. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm going to be saying some things, man, that make a lot of sense to you. Because it's kind of funny, right? When a motherfucker go to church and the preacher be talking that shit, they always be talking about, man, I felt like he was talking to me. But then when I get on this motherfucker and I talk my shit, they act like I'm talking about them. Man, I don't know none of y'all motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm trying to tell you, I ain't on this motherfucker to cause no problems, man. I ain't on this motherfucker to goddamn get nobody upset. I ain't on this motherfucker doing none of that kind of shit, man. I'm just on this motherfucker speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? And if the truth hurt, hey, then it hurt, goddamn. So you know what I'm saying? Like I tell motherfucker, this show for anybody, man, but it ain't for everybody, man. Or vice versa. Or however you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wait for me to get on this motherfucker and talk down on people or talk about what other people got going on in their life, this probably not the show for you. Like if you out this motherfucker stressing and complaining about everything that's going on in the world and you ain't got your shit together, this probably not the show for you. Like if you sitting at home and you thinking that something that's gonna come out my mouth gonna change your motherfucking life, I'm gonna tell you, this ain't the show for you. Because ain't nothing coming out my mouth gonna change your life. This your motherfucking job. Because that's your motherfucking life. Now, what I will tell you is this right here. A lot of shit that come out my mouth can change your mindset. But you got to be set up and ready to receive the type of shit that I be talking about. Because like I said, man, this show ain't for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially them sensitive motherfuckers that act like everybody got something to say. Man, hey, look, like I tell motherfucker, you ain't that motherfucker special. And on top of that, shit, I don't even know you. I'm just on this motherfucker talking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So you might ask me, well, who is this show for? Man, my show for anybody, man, that want to be successful in their motherfucking life and ain't out here complaining and making excuses for why they ain't where they need to be at in their life. They understand that they ain't putting in all the work. And you know what I'm saying? That's what this show for, man. This show for people that really want to be motherfucking successful. This show for people who ain't making excuses. This show for people who ain't out this motherfucker goddamn worried about who got what going on. This show is for people that strictly focus on what they need to be doing in their own motherfucking life, man. See, that's what this show is about, man. Because like I said, man, I ain't on here to talk about nobody, man. See, the only thing I get on this motherfucker to do, man, is try to get you to understand how great you are. But you got to believe that shit, man. Just because I'm saying it don't make it true now, even though it's true. So, nah, man, like I tell motherfucker, man, nah, this shit ain't for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, because I pop my shit and I talk that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm doing no better than nobody else, man. But because I understand, man, exactly what it takes in order for you to goddamn to achieve some of the things you say you're trying to achieve in your life. And you may ask me how I know. Because, it worked the same way for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? For anybody to accomplish any type of goal that they're trying to accomplish in their life, no matter how big or small, we all have to take the same steps. And you may be wondering, well, what is those steps? Well, the first step is you got to understand what it is that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker want to become a goddamn truck driver, he got to first understand, okay, I want to be a truck driver. Then he got to go and do everything it takes in order to become a truck driver. Then he got to go and get the motherfucking license. Then he got to go and get a job. That's the same process that any other motherfucker take. I always tell people, see, the greater your goals, that just means the greater you got to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. You just got to sacrifice more than the next person got to. Because what you're trying to do in your life may be greater than what they're doing in their life. So that's why I tell motherfuckers, but we all have to take the same steps. It's the same steps in order to achieve any kind of goal, man. You got to acknowledge the goal. You got to work towards the goal. Then you got to achieve the goal. That's it. Because I tell motherfucker, man, the only difference between the successful motherfucker and the motherfucker who ain't got his shit together is that the successful motherfucker is accomplishing goals, man. See, that's all it is, man. See, you just can't accomplish one goal and think you're going to live out that motherfucking goal for the rest of your life, because that ain't how it works, man. Because I tell people, even if you don't change your life, that don't mean the world going to stop changing. And see, that's what get in the way with a lot of motherfuckers, man. Because see, you still doing the same shit you was doing 2 years ago. Man, the world done changed on your ass. The price of shit done went up. I'm pretty sure your rent or your mortgage done went up. I'm pretty sure your car done got them broke down and needed part. It's a lot of things that done transpired since you've last accomplished that goal you first accomplished that you feel so good about. Man, you got to keep accomplishing goals, man. See, that's the only difference between people that's successful and people that ain't successful, man. Is that successful people, man, are always accomplishing goals, man. Soon as they get done with one, man, they got them. See, most of y'all motherfuckers, as soon as you accomplish something, man, you go celebrate, throw the motherfucking party, live on that shit 3-4, same shit. Ain't did nothing else. Ain't tried to improve the shit. Ain't tried to take that shit no further. But yet it's still, you looking for the same outcome that the next motherfucker doing, that's sacrificing more than you sacrificing, man. And see, that's all, man, I'm telling you. Those that sacrifice little, gonna have little. You look at people, man. You look, if you think I'm lying, look at people who ain't got their shit together. They don't never accomplish shit. But you go look at somebody who do got their shit together. Man, they always accomplishing things, man. They always accomplishing things, man. It's just that people that accomplish goals ain't out here trying to tell people about the goals they trying to accomplish. They just go make that shit happen. Cause see, that's what I do, man. I don't get caught up in that show myself. Cause that's what you really be doing. Out here telling people about things you want to do with your life. All you're doing is putting pressure on yourself. Cause now you thinking to yourself, damn, I got to do this. Cause if I don't do it, they goddamn, man. And then a lot of times you don't even do that shit. Now you got people out here talking about, goddamn, he ain't go talking about what he gonna do, but here, hey, that's just how it is. Man, you have to accomplish goals, man. But I tell people, man, don't be out here telling people all the things you're trying to do with your life. And I ain't saying that because I'm acting like somebody gonna try to take it and go do, man, cause listen here, man, let me tell y'all something. I hear people always be talking about, man, you know, don't be out here telling people what you're trying to do in your life. Cause see, they'll take your ideas and run with it. No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Cause most of these motherfuckers that you tell them what you want to do with your life ain't even doing shit with their life. So you could tell them all day long. You could tell them everything. You could tell them exactly how you gonna do what you need to do in order to do it. And they still ain't gonna do nothing with it. Because, see, they just going to sit back and wait to see if you're going to do something with it. And then when you do, they going to act like they been there all along. But they ain't been there. But I'm just trying to tell you, man. So I tell motherfucker, man, you be acting like you be around a lot of smart, like, you know what I'm saying? But, oh, man, I ain't telling like, because motherfucker be out here trying to take you, man, you ain't around them type of people, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you crazy. By taking your ideas, man. It's just that you ain't acting on that shit. And somebody who got the same idea you got is acting on that shit. You ever thought about something, man, about you wanted to do, and then you ain't do it, and a couple of years later, somebody come out with that same shit, and you be like, God damn, because, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Motherfuckers be thinking just like you be thinking, even when you not thinking, man. But, yeah, like I tell people, man, my show ain't for anybody, man. I tell you, it's for everybody, but it ain't for anybody, man. It ain't for anybody. Cause like I tell everybody, man, I don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you goddamn listen or goddamn take in the type of shit that I'm saying or what I don't, man, listen, man, like I said, man, the only thing I'm doing is, man, is getting on this motherfucker talking the shit, man, that I love to talk, man. You know what I'm saying? And try to inspire some people, you know what I'm saying, while I'm doing that shit, man. But sitting back, hoping and waiting to see if you gonna do something, man, I don't care nothing, man. Cause like I told y'all, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't that I don't want to get to know you. I'm just saying right now, I don't even know you. But, man, I don't care. Like I told you, man, the only thing I have to be focused on every day I wake up, man, is what I need to be doing, man. Man, I don't be focusing on what nobody else need to be doing in their own motherfucking life. Because at this stage of my life, all the motherfuckers that I know, they grown. Man, I ain't finna be concerned about no grown motherfucker, man. When I got to be getting up every day and making sure I'm doing what I need to be doing in my own motherfucking life. Now, do I be down? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say I'm like, no, but no, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm telling you, man, I'm too busy focusing on what I need to be doing, man. I'm telling you, I'm trying to achieve more goals, man. I ain't out this bitch stagnated. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out, let me tell you, I'll tell motherfucker like that, man. Like, my show ain't, man, look, here. Like, if you got a family, I mean, the whole family. You got a kid and you got a wife. And if you ain't got, man, listen, I ain't talking about your whole bank account. I'm talking about just in your savings. If you ain't got over motherfucking $15,000 in your savings, man, you out this bitch bullshit. I ain't talking about it. Listen, I ain't talking about in your whole, that's just in your savings. Man, you out, this part ain't the show for you because I'm going to talk about you. That's crazy. And that's crazy for any woman to motherfucking goddamn be out here fucking with a nigga who ain't, hey, listen, and not just that, you need to have your shit together too. You don't need to be out this motherfucker depending on no nigga, the motherfucking, man, fuck all that shit, man. So I don't give a lie to him. I don't give a fuck how pretty you is, man. Shit, I don't, man, listen, do you got your shit together? That's all I care about. Because I got my shit together. But like I said, I'm married, so I don't have to worry about that type of shit no more. You know what I'm saying? No, I do not have to do that. But I'm just trying to say, you, man, you can't be out this motherfucker bullshitting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't give a fuck if you living by yourself. If you living by yourself, and if you ain't got more than $10,000, that's you. If you ain't got more than $10,000 just in your savings, I ain't talking about nowhere else in your motherfucking bank account. I'm talking about just in your savings. And that ain't a whole lot of money. I ain't on this motherfucker talking about if you ain't got 40, 50. I ain't talking that. Listen, I'm talking small shit. I'm saying if you ain't got that type of shit right now, man, that you could motherfucker be touching and you go to work every motherfucking day, man, what the fuck you been doing? What the fuck you been doing? You getting up every day, you go to work every motherfucking day for however many years you been going to work, and you ain't got $10,000, you just gonna touch yourself. Man, you out this bitch bullshit. You out there being bullshit. And you probably the type of motherfucker that's out this motherfucker worried about what the terrorists going. Man, I don't give a fuck about no tariff. I don't give a fuck about no terrorists or no tariff. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, because I don't give a fuck. Like I told you, I don't care what going on in the White House. That ain't gonna be the reason my lights don't come on in my house. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't care nothing about that shit. The only thing I focus on, and I'm telling you, the only thing you need to focus on every day you wake up is doing the right thing and treating people right for that day. You don't need to be focusing on next year, next week, and all that type of shit. Because when you be focused on that type of shit, that just means you ain't doing what you need to be doing today. And that's why you worry. The only thing you got to focus on is what you need to be doing today, man. Like, yeah, know what your greater goal in life gonna be. Know what you want to do in your life later on. But right now, understand what you need to be doing today. Because your reality is the day. This is what your reality is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Shit, a lot of y'all motherfucker life on Instagram better than it is in real life. That's why you be staying on Instagram like this. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, all day long, because you don't want to go deal with your real life. So you be out this motherfucker posting pictures and pump faking and acting like it's, man, come on, man. I don't give a fuck about a nigga standing still. Show me what you're doing when you really moving out here in this world, man. Don't be posting all this old shit, man, and then you meet a nigga, now your shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like I told y'all, man, my show is for anybody. It just ain't for everybody, man. Like I said, if you sensitive, man, this show ain't for you, man. Because right about now, you probably act like, damn, man, who this nigga talking to? All this loud talking and acting like man, get your sensitive ass about this motherfucker, man. Trying to talk to some people that's really out here trying to get their shit together, man. Talk about, no, I ain't talking to nobody, man, who out this motherfucker hoping and praying, man, God do something. Man, God ain't finna do nothing for you, nigga. I'll tell you, man, you ain't special. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck make you special that God do something for you and he don't do nothing for everybody else? As much as people think God do, he don't be doing all that shit, man. I'm telling you. And like I told the motherfucker, man, I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God. But I just believe, man, that God ain't finna save me, man. He ain't saved Jesus. I tell people all the time, God ain't saved Jesus. And you might say, yes, he did. And I'm going to say, when did he save him? And you're going to say after he died. And that's when he going to save your motherfucking ass, after you die. But right now, you're going to have to deal with everything you're going to have to deal with while you living on this motherfucking earth. So if you ain't out this motherfucker doing what you need to be doing, preparing yourself, making sure you got everything you're going to need, not just for the motherfucking day. I'm talking about for the rest of your motherfucking life. Man, that's your motherfucking fault. So you can stop all that praying, man. You can stop all that praying, man. I'm trying to tell you. Shit. I'm trying to tell you, man. Man, I don't get none of that shit, man. And you can't convince me. I see people die every day. God ain't saved them. I seen a man kill his whole motherfucking family. God ain't saved them. I see people out here starving all day. God ain't feeding them. Man, God, man. And here you have people on this motherfucker talking about, man, you know I'm God child. Nigga, everybody God child if you believe in God. You ain't no special nigga. So that's what I be trying to tell y'all, man. I ain't know this motherfucker to be out here. Hey, listen, believe what you want to believe. Because one thing I ain't finna do is argue with a nigga that believe what he believe. I ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying? This just what I believe, man. Because this is what I see every motherfucking day. I see homeless people every day. I see motherfuckers out here having kids that they can't even afford to have every motherfucking day. I see people out here starving every motherfucking day. I see people out here losing their homes every motherfucking day. So no, man, God ain't finna save you. Whatever you going through right now in your motherfucking life, if you ain't prepared to get up and take accountability for the shit that you doing, that shit ain't gonna change for you, man. It ain't gonna, how it's gonna change. You got to be the one to make that change, man. See, I ain't trying to convince you of shit, man. Believe what you want to motherfucking believe. But believe this, man. Man, that shit ain't, man, I'm trying to tell you. Man, you gonna be out this bitch struggling, thinking somebody gonna come save you. Yeah, somebody help you. Because there's a lot of good people in this world. But man, ain't nobody gonna motherfucking save you though, man. Just your life. And every day you motherfucking wake up, you better be prepared to save your own motherfucking self. See, like I told y'all, man, that's why I don't go out there in that world, man. The only reason I go outside, man, is to get some money, get some food, and get some information, man. And a lot of times, man, that's why I ain't even outside, because I can get that shit right here in the motherfucking house if I have to. Because I done made it that way for me to be able to get it that way. That's what I'm saying, motherfucker. Like I told y'all, man, I ain't on this motherfucker pump faking all this shit. I ain't doing this shit because I'm trying to get famous, man. I'm doing this shit because this is what I love to motherfucking do. It's just that I done got good at it. It's just because I love it so much that I'm trying to find out everything I can do to make this shit better. Now, along the way, if y'all decide that I'm the type of motherfucker that y'all want to see out here doing, that, hey, that's when it's going to happen. Because only the world can make you famous, man. I don't give a fuck how hard you work. I don't give a fuck how crazy you act. Only the world can make you famous, man. But I don't care about being famous, man. I just want to be successful. Because that's dependent on me. That's dependent on how I get up every day and I approach my motherfucking life, man. Man, I'm telling you, man. Man, ain't nobody, I'm telling you, man. I done seen it all and I done been through damn near all of it. I'm telling you, man. I ain't coming to save you, man. You don't know how to treat people good. And if you ain't getting up every motherfucking day and goddamn doing exactly what you need to be doing in your own motherfucking life, man, you ain't helping nobody else but somebody. You ain't, that's all you doing. You helping somebody else out. Yeah, you helping somebody else get where they want to get. Now you goddamn going to work frustrated because they got, man, I ain't with that shit, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. But the only thing I'm really trying to tell you is how great you are. I'm trying to get you to understand, man, that you great. No matter what you may be going through in your life right now, you got everything that it take to get through that shit. Mentally, physically, and spiritually, man. Now, financially, I don't know. That's on you. I don't know how you getting up every day and you going about making your money. And if you stacking your bread and if you putting that shit up, and not for a rainy day, but because that's what the fuck you need to be doing with your money. See, I don't know if you're doing all that. So I can't speak on because you may not. Financially, you may not be where you want to be in your life right now. And you may be struggling and going through some things. But let me tell you, as long as you're mentally strong, as long as you're spiritually strong, and as long as you're physically strong, man, you can get through that shit. You just got to give it time. You got, like I tell them, money ain't going to change your life. Money only changes your circumstances. You have to change your life. You have to change the person that you are to become the person that you want to be. Money ain't gonna do that shit for you. I ain't never seen money make a smart nigga dumb. And I ain't never seen money make a dumb nigga smart. Now, what I have seen is a dumb nigga get smart niggas around him with money. But I ain't never seen money ain't never did nothing but change a nigga's circumstances. Money will buy you a new car, but it won't give you a new attitude. This how I kick it. This what you get when you come on Uncut, man. When you decide to goddamn share your time and share your motherfucking support, man, I can't do nothing but get on this motherfucker, man, and keep this shit motherfucking really entertaining, that you can get some shit, man, out of this shit, man, that maybe you could take back with you when this shit over with and apply it to what you may be going through in your life. But you got to believe in yourself. Like, ain't nothing that I'm talking about gonna work for you if you don't believe in yourself, man. And I ain't talking about just believing in yourself when everything going right. I'm talking about believing in yourself, man, when you ain't where you really want to be at in your life. And you prepared to do whatever you got to do. Positively. Not just whatever you got to do. I hear fucking people over and do. No, I ain't talking about that shit. I'm talking about doing the right thing. Because see, what may be right for you today may not be right for you tomorrow. That just means it wasn't the right thing. No, you got to do the right thing, man. And I tell people, man, See, sometimes when you do the right thing, you ain't gonna benefit from it right now. Like getting up every day and going to work, that's the right thing to do. You don't benefit from that shit right day. They don't pay you as soon as you go leave work that day. You got to keep coming back. See, sometimes, man, the right thing is the right thing, man. That's what make raising kids hard, man. Because you got to do the right thing every day, man. Knowing you ain't gonna benefit. Look, you benefit from the love and all, but I'm talking about benefit from being able to see your kid go off and do exactly what they're supposed to be doing in your life. You have to wait because that shit ain't even up to you. I tell people all the time, I don't give a fuck how good you are and how much information you share with your kids. They still got to make the decision to use that shit. So I don't care, you know what I'm saying? They still, man, hey, they ain't no different than you. And you ain't no different than them. That's why I trip out when I be seeing these old motherfuckers, man, act like they don't understand why their kids doing what they doing. Nigga, you used to do it. Fuck you mean you don't understand? Man, y'all nigga be tripping with that shit, man. Man, don't nothing change about life, man. The only thing change about life is your attitude, man. The way you treat people. The way you get up and you decide to go about living your life. That's the only thing that change about life, man. That's the only thing, man. And see, that's something you got to be willing to accept, man. So you can got to start doing what you need to do to change your life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to say that you ain't got your shit together. I'm just trying to say, man, that hey, you know, hey, that's all I'm trying to say. But like I said, man, this your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. And I just want to say, like I said, man, thank y'all for goddamn coming to fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, this is what I love to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm trying to do is get better at what I love to do, man. You see, because all I want to do is be successful, people. I just want to be successful at everything I motherfucking do in life, man. And because I done seen myself become successful at doing some of the things that I love to do, I know that it's possible to be successful at everything I want to do. I just got to be willing to get up every day and apply the necessary things that need to be applied to make that shit happen. And also understand that I ain't got no control over time. You know what I'm saying? See, time is so important in some of the shit that you're trying to do in your life. But the problem is because you don't give it time, you always run out of time. But time is important, man. I don't give a fuck how hard you working to achieving the goal. Until it's time, it ain't gonna be time, man. You just got to keep getting up every day and getting better at what you're trying to do. So when that time comes, you're gonna be well prepared. See, a lot of y'all want some things to happen in y'all life that y'all know y'all really ain't prepared to motherfucking deal with right now. But because you're trying to show somebody that you could do it, you're willing to do anything to try to do it. Just take your time. Just focus every day on the things you need to be doing, man, to pull this thing off, man. Man, don't be worried about what nobody else thinking about and talking about, man. Man, that shit ain't gonna be the reason you ain't gonna be successful. I don't give a fuck about no nigga hating on me. That ain't gonna be the reason I become successful. You think I'm gonna use this nigga as a reason for me to get my shit together? Man, is you crazy? You know what I'm saying? The only reason you gonna be successful is gonna be the only reason you ain't gonna be successful. Gonna be because of you. It's gonna be because you ain't getting up every day and you ain't sacrificing the things you know you should be sacrificing. Like right now. Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know you're something you should be doing. It's some things that you should be changing about the way you get up and you go about living your life. But yeah, it's still because you know if everything that you're gonna have to do in order to make that change, you won't do it. That's why I tell people, man, be careful about how much you learn about what you need to do some things, man. Because sometimes that shit could become overwhelming. You be thinking about your bigger goals and all the big things you want to do in your life. But then you be refusing to goddamn accept where you at in your life. And a lot of times your goals be making your reality seem dormant. Make you feel like you ain't no way you can get out of this situation. But I'm telling you that you can. Because you that great. You are that great. And the reason I know you that great, because God made you great. Just like he made everybody. He prepared everybody with everything we was going to need to go through what we was going to go through in our own motherfucking lives. See, that's why you can't help everybody, man. Because see, some of the things that God gave you to be able to get through your life ain't going to be the same things you can offer somebody else to help them get through theirs. So that's why a lot of times you may talk to somebody, man, and give them some advice and they don't take it. You be like, damn, man, because, man, all advice ain't meant for everybody, man. I don't give a fuck how bad nobody got it, man. And I don't care how much I get on this motherfucker and tell the motherfucker, oh, just get up and just keep, man, that shit don't mean nothing, I'm telling you. Some people just don't get it. Some people, hey, you know what I'm saying? My partner came over here the other day, man, right? He was talking to me and shit. And he got there, was talking about, he started to learn, started to get more enlightened, saying about his situation, about the things he need to be doing in his own life, right? And then he gonna tell me, talking about, oh yeah, bro, I just unlocked another superpower. I said, oh nigga, you just done found another way to do something right in your life. Ain't no goddamn superpowers. Fuck you talk about. Either you doing the right thing or the wrong thing. That is your superpower. Your choices. How you choose to get up there, that's your superpower. Some of y'all destroying y'all life with y'all power. Instead of using it in a way that can motherfucking help you have the type of life you want. See, your superpower is the things you say and you do, man. That's the only thing, man, that's the only thing that's going to affect your life, man. Because that's the only thing that has affected your life. Listen here, the only reason you where you at right now in your life, doing what you doing and wearing what you wearing, is because of what you said and because of what you did. And I ain't saying that people ain't said and did some things to you, but it was about what you said and did that got you in the situation you in. See, I tell people, what you say and what you do equal the choices you make. So if you ain't saying and doing positive things, shit, you ain't gonna get no positive, you ain't making no positive choices. I tell you, I ain't never seen a motherfucker with a bad attitude make a good choice, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to say that everybody that got bad attitudes don't make. I'm just saying I ain't never seen a motherfucker with a bad attitude make a good choice, man. And see, that's what life is about, man. At least that's what your life is about. Your life is about the choices you making. My life is about the choices I'm making. My wife's life is about the choices she making. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit come down to, your choices. See, you got to take accountability for what shit you doing. You ain't got to take accountability for what's going on out in that world, man. You ain't got to take accountability. First of all, your count ain't that big to take accountability for that shit. The only thing you got to take accountability is for what you doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how the terrorists get. I don't give a fuck about none of these. I don't care nothing about, man, because I know I'm getting up every day and I'm doing exactly what I need to be doing in my life to make sure that I have everything I need to have for me and my wife to be able to do the things we want to do in our life every day, no matter what's going on in this world, man. Anybody that know me will tell you, man, listen, like I said, people, man, I ain't on this motherfucker trying to act like, oh, I got it better than, I'm just saying, I get up and I live my life better than most people, but I ain't trying to say that I'm better than nobody. And I wouldn't advise nobody to think the same. I wouldn't think nobody to think otherwise either about themselves, because ain't nobody better than nobody, man. The only thing that make you better than somebody is the choices you making. That's the only thing. But we all gonna get this thing called life. I tell people that shit all the time. I don't give a fuck how good you got it. I don't give a fuck how bad you got it. We all gonna get this thing called life. The thing about it is how you gonna go about living it, how you gonna get through it. Because see, that's what change is, man. Change ain't about changing the world, man. Change is about changing your life while you living in this world, man. See, that's what make life difficult, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get up every day, man, and you got to become the person you trying to become while all this shit going on around you, while all this commotion, while all this hate, while all this unforsureness about the economy, all this shit. And you got to do this while you got to do all this changing in your life while this shit going on. But guess what? You can do it if you believe. If you believe. But that's what make this shit so hard. But I understand that, man. But see, I also understand, man, that no matter what's going on out there in that world, that ain't gonna be the reason I don't become successful. That ain't gonna be the reason that I ain't gonna treat people the way they need to be treated. And trust me, I understand. No matter how good I treat people, that don't give me no motherfucking badge to say that I got to be treated good too. No. Because I don't expect everybody to give me the same type of, you know what I'm saying, love or the same type of support that I don't. But that ain't what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it because that's just the right thing to do, man. And that's how I live my life, man. And let me tell you something, that's a slow life to live. But that's the best life to live, man. When all you getting up is doing, man, you ain't got to worry about all that bullshit, man. Now, I ain't saying ain't nothing negative gonna happen because we ain't got control over everything. What I'm saying is that as long as you doing the right thing, man, that shit gonna pass. Just like everything else. Just like the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Man, we lost some people and all that. But that shit passed. And guess what? Shit, we back to, hey, at least I, like I told you, because I ain't missing no beat. Anybody know, check when the coronavirus going on, man, I was still kicking. I went around this motherfucker, oh shit. Only thing I was doing was protecting myself and protecting my wife. You know what I'm saying? Making sure we ain't get sick. I wasn't out this motherfucker goddamn man, but I wasn't got no stressing. I went out this motherfucker, oh Lord, man, man, goddamn, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. Man, we can't go. I don't care because like I said, I've been doing the right thing a long time ago. I've been putting up and making sure I'm got to doing the right thing with my money and my time a long time ago, man. Like I said, because I ain't preparing to fail, so I ain't going to do nothing to fail, man. See, that's why a lot of these motherfuckers be out here. I'm out here preparing for a rainy day because they know they out here bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? On Sunday days. You know, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. But like I said, man, this your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. And this is goddamn Uncut, man. And like I said, man, I just want to thank y'all for coming to goddamn fuck with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I said, this is what I love to do, man. And I'm just trying to get better at this shit, man. And I ain't got no problem sitting down here in front of y'all, man, and talking this shit. And, fumbling and doing, you know what I'm saying, man? We all going to enjoy this shit, man. It's just life, man. Ain't no need to take this serious, man. Not that shit out there. Take your life serious. Take your life serious. But don't take that life outside your door serious. Man, that shit gonna change. You know what I'm saying? All you be crying and complaining and fussing and arguing about what's going on today. And then 2 weeks from now, man, you be on to something else. Man, I ain't got, man, because like I tell people, you're going to adapt. I don't give a fuck how bad it get in this world, you're going to adapt to it. And if you don't adapt to it, you're going to got them do something to make sure you ain't got to adapt to it, like changing your life and getting your shit together. But like I said, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. Hey, look, this is just the first part of the show, man. We're going to goddamn go in here and listen to my motherfucking man, Don Tripp, man. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to goddamn talk some more shit, man. And you know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all stick around for the next session. And I'll be back right in a minute, man. But until then, smoke something.
Money's going to help. More money, more stress, feeling like the last real nigga left. Ready to die for my respect, feeling like the last real nigga left. Grinding to my last breath, feeling like the last real nigga left. The last real nigga left. Yeah. Another day, another dollar. Kelly Price ain't get more money, more problems. Excuses won't help and complaining won't solve it. So the studio done became a home office. Work then, work some more, the shit's revolving. And a break of caution though, I'm exhausted. I just read an internet comment that said I lost it. And that's why they don't let passengers in the cockpit. Cause once you hit a lick of turbulence, I bet you panic. And fly shit don't mean shit if you can't land it. The scars I've endured, you can't suture or bandage. I'm Dominic Toretto for my family. Damn it, I wish I could chill with my babies in the hammock and take a day off. Now all the bills is outstanding, but I'ma get a stool. It's time for a change, like when the line in the center of the pamper turn blue. More money, more stress, feeling like the last real nigga left. Ready to die for my respect, feeling like the last real nigga left. Grinding to my last breath, feeling like the last real nigga left. The last real nigga left. The last real nigga left. More money, more stress, feeling like the last real nigga left. Ready to die for my respect, feeling like the last real nigga left. Grinding to my last breath, feeling like the last real nigga left. The last real nigga left. Last real nigga left. Yeah.
Last real nigga left. Once again, like I said, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. This is Conversation with your motherfucking man, Big Unc. And for those that just joined me, man, welcome to the motherfucking show. And for those that been here, man, god damn, man, thank y'all for sticking around. But like I said, man, hey, this is what we do, man, on Uncut, man. You know what I'm saying? That we gonna cut up, but we ain't gonna add nothing to it, man. We gonna keep this shit 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell motherfucker, man, hey, man, I'm talking to grown people, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like if you young folks, y'all want to goddamn, hey man, check it out. Hey, didn't talk to you, but I'm talking to grown people, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to people, man, that shouldn't be out this motherfucker making excuses, man. I'm talking to people, man, that by that, man, I'm telling you, man. For real, man, can't be out this motherfucker bullshitting, bro. Man, enjoy your life, man. Enjoy your life. I'm telling you, man. But listen, man, to enjoy your life, man, you got to be willing to fix your life, man. You got to be willing to fix your life, man. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. Change ain't easy, man. Change ain't easy. Just like fucking your life up ain't easy, man. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, the reason change ain't easy, man, because you just can't move on from change, man. You just can't move on. Lord, for be thinking like, oh, man, maybe if I move to another city and all this, man, you still got to take yourself. See, that's why I be knowing that motherfuckers don't really be understanding, man, why they got shit going on in their life the way they do. Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't willing to take accountability. A lot of y'all think, man, the only reason you are in your life right now, or the reason you can't get through what you're going through, is because of what's going on out there in that world. But I'm trying to tell you it ain't. I'm trying to tell you, man, this is what's going on in your own motherfucking life, man. Man, this is your fault, man. This is your fault. And it's going to continue to be your fault until you get up and do something about that shit, man. But I tell, man, change is like, you know, like I did it before. I tell you, change is like goddamn moving out of old house you've been living in all your life. You know what I'm saying? You might have got them being in a 3-bedroom, you know what I'm saying? All your whole motherfucking life. You done packed up, you done got them stored all kind of shit in all them years. You been got them buying shit, put it up, ain't had no use for it, all that shit. Now that because you decide you wanted to move, you realizing how much shit you got them pack up and how much shit you got to throw away. And no matter how many people you try to call, you know ain't nobody really gonna come and help you, man. And that's what change is like, man. No matter how many people you call for change, ain't nobody finna come help you change, man. Because you ain't that motherfucking important. Shit, people got to get out here and make sure they doing what they need to do in their own life so they can change. Now, when somebody give you some change, hell yeah. But money ain't going to change your life. Money just going to change your circumstances. So I don't be seeing why y'all be going so crazy about that shit. Well, I do see, because I used to be just like that. Because at one point, I thought that money was going to be the reason that I become the person that I was going to become. But a lot of times when you think like that, you'll do stupid shit for money. You'll treat people fucked up for money. You'll lie to people for money. But see, once you understand, man, that money ain't going to have nothing to do with why you do the things you want to do in your life, you'll stop trying to goddamn chase money all the time. Chase your motherfucking self, man. Find out what it is you need to be doing in your life to get your shit together so when you do get some real money, you'll know what to fucking do with it. Because see, like I told you a minute ago, a lot of y'all ain't really prepared for no good money. And the reason I know that you ain't, because I see how you do with your own money. Not that I see you, but I see how to be out here in this world. I see how niggas be pump faking on Instagram, acting like I see all that shit. See, all I know is just give it time. If you want to know anything about anything, man, just give it time. You just keep getting up every day and doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing while you give it time. Because time gonna reveal it, time gonna fix it, time gonna solve it if you just give it time. See, a lot of y'all don't be willing to give it time. If something don't happen when you think it should happen, man, you giving up. You switch it over, man. Maybe I need to try something else, man. Shit, you ain't got control over everything. The only thing you got control over is what you say and what you do until what you say, what you want to happen. Until then, you ain't got no control over nothing else, man. So just get up and focus on what you need to be doing. Don't be worried about what time it is and if anybody paying attention. Man, just keep doing. If you say that's what you want to do, then you ain't gonna stop doing it until it happens. See, that's why I don't put no time on nothing that I want to do. Because I know I know some things that I might have to do that ain't got nothing to do with what I really want to do. And so that's what I have to be prepared to make them changes and go about doing stuff. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's why I'm telling you, man, because that's just how shit is, man. But you got to be willing to fix this shit, man. And I mean really fix it, man. Because like I was saying about that house, man, that's the reason why most motherfuckers take so long to move. Matter of fact, shit, that's why I ain't moved in a long time. And I'm just talking about where I'm living at. Because I know, man, I got to go and pack up all this shit. Man, I got all these tennis shoes in here. I got all these clothes. My wife got clothes. We done brought shit that we didn't have when we first moved in here. And now that when it's time to move, man, we got to pack up. Now, I ain't finna move it, but we got to pack all that shit up. And we got to get it ready for the movers. And that's a lot of shit to be doing. But see, that's how change is too. See, in order to change, you got to go and you got to change. You can't just change, you know what I'm saying, one thing about you. You got to change everything. You can't just change where you live. You got to change the person who's gonna go live there. See, change, man. You got to when change. When Buffett talk change, man, you got to be willing to change, man. See, some of y'all just want to change y'all circumstances. Y'all really want to change who y'all are, or maybe you just don't know the difference. But in order to do anything, man, you got to start here first, man. You got to be willing to sacrifice who you are to become the person you say you really want to be in life. Because you already that person, you just don't know it. Because you just ain't doing the type of things that person really would be doing. You still hanging with the same type of people that the person you say you want to be ain't gonna hang with, man. And because you know that's something you're gonna have to do, that's why you just keep hanging with them. Because you don't want to cut them off. Because them your partners. Them some people you've been going and kicking it with your whole life, man. And you trying to see if you can make this thing happen with them. And you know this shit, they ain't really got what it takes to really make that shit happen. And they really ain't the type of people that you need around you in order to make that shit happen. But because you think, man, that's what you're supposed to do, that's what you still out here trying to do. Man, I ain't with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be a friend. That's it. Meaning I'm gonna support you. I just want to see you win. I'm gonna goddamn call and check up on you every now and then, not all the time. I ain't calling you all the time. I ain't calling you every day, twice a day, 3 times a week. I ain't doing none of that kind of shit, man. I call people when I think about them. Like if I'm just sitting around and I think about you hard enough, I'm gonna call and be like, check up, man, you all right? Everything good with you? But other than that, man, I ain't, man, because I feel like shit, you should be out here getting your shit together. You should have no time to be motherfucking just chitter-chatting on the phone with a motherfucker about nothing when you could be out here doing a whole lot of things that contribute to what you're trying to do in your life that's gonna get you the way you want to be at. That's why I don't even go out and hang out no more, man. And I ain't trying to be meeting people like that. The people I'm trying to be right now is the people that I can end up doing some business with later on. Because I come to believe that it's easier to become friends with somebody you do business with than it is to do business with somebody you friends with. I'll say it to you one more time. It's easier to make a friend out of somebody you do business with than it is to make a business partner out of somebody you friends with. Boy, y'all better stop. Man, I'm telling you, man. That's Uncut, man. What the fuck you thought I was going to say? Oh, yeah, get with your boy. Man, hell no. I'm telling you, man, get your shit together. I was just telling a partner of my shit today. He was calling me, talking about, I told man, get your shit together, bro. Do what you need to do to get your, man. Don't be worried about that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me about, he had a situation where he was doing some business with somebody and they were supposed to do some business and it was a deadline that needed to be had in order for the business to happen. And then the nigga that he told this to that was supposed to be doing business with him, man, went on vacation on that nigga. And he was mad. I said, what the fuck you mad for? You can't get mad at nobody because they went on vacation with their family. You got to get mad at yourself for choosing to try to do business with a nigga that was going to go on vacation with their family. Man, that's your fault. See, that's how this shit work, man. Y'all be trying to get mad at the wrong people when you need to be getting mad at yourself. You be getting sitting around this motherfucker getting mad at people that be hating on you, but you choose to be around them people. You like that, like for real, like what the fuck? That's your fault. You get mad at somebody that you chose to be in a relationship, and now I ain't pulling their weight. You get mad at them. You get mad at yourself so you can leave that motherfucker. Cause see, that's how that works. Cause see, once you understand you can't fix them, you gonna treat it. That's all you can do is try to fix your. That's all you can do is fix yourself. See, a lot of motherfuckers still in these relationships because they think they can fix a motherfucker. They think they can solve another motherfucker issues. Man, you can't do that. Man, you ain't that, man. No, you can't do that. You'll be wasting your time and the rest of them. You can't do that. The only thing you can fix is your own motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? And we love our kids to death. Man, you can't fix your kids. Your kids got to fix themselves. Now you can provide them with information and you can buy them nice clothes and you can put them in a nice situation to be able to grow up in and send them off to nice school. Yeah, you can do that kind of shit. Oh, you ain't got to do that kind of shit. Oh, you can got them be struggling and having a kid that you know you can't afford to have and put them in a community that you know ain't no good for them and allow them to be raised up around motherfuckers that ain't no good to be raised up around. And then you can do all that shit. Because at the end of the day, they got to make that choice. They got to make the choice no matter what conditions they living in on if they're going to do the right thing. And see, that's what you have to be telling your kids because that's what you need to be talking about. That's what we all have to talk to our kids more about the choices they making. I'll say, I mean, when I was young, my mom and dad, they were, oh, don't you be hanging around them kids up there. Shit. Them were the kids they should have been where I was the mother. But see, motherfuckers are trying to blame other motherfuckers for anybody else's problems, man. Oh, man, it's because of them kids that my kid got. Man, no, it's because of your kid. Your kid choosing to go out here and hang with people and do these things that they choose to do while they hanging with these type of people. Man, motherfucker got to start taking accountability, man. Not accountability for what nobody else doing. Accountability for what you doing. That's all you got to do. Just take accountability for what you doing. Just take accountability for the type of shit you be saying. See, that's how this shit work, man. That's how this shit work. Motherfucker be out here praying for God to turn your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I told him, oh, God, you know what I'm saying? Turn my life around. I said, nigga, you need to turn your own life around, nigga. Yeah, God turn my life. Nigga, turn your own life around. Why don't you start doing the right thing? Why God got to always do something for you? Why don't you just do the right thing? Why don't you get up and start treating people better? Why don't you stop having that bad attitude? Why don't you be more motherfucking and, you know what I'm saying, deliberate about getting up and doing the things you say you want to do? Stop lying to your motherfucking self, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know, God turn my life. Man, God ain't finna turn nothing around, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. And like I said, man, I ain't here to bash nobody, man. Believe what you want to believe, man. I'm just trying to tell you, man. But at some point, we all got to accept the truth, man. And the truth is, man, if you don't get up every day and you ain't getting up out and out here, motherfucker, making changes and being the type of person you need to be so people can want to help you or maybe want to got them share information with you that can help you got them further your situation, man, then I don't know what the fuck you out here doing. Well, I know what you out here doing. I'm trying to tell you, you need to stop because you can't afford it. See, that's why a lot of motherfuckers really out here struggling because they doing shit that they can't afford to be doing. Like it's some of y'all that went and brought groceries over the weekend and then you went out to eat today. But you complaining about the tariffs. Motherfucker, you got to choose. During these times, you got to decide on whether I'm going to eat out or I'm going to go buy groceries. But you can't do both if you know you can't do one. And I'm trying to tell you that with all that check, man, all that, oh, miss me with all that shit, man. Man, I ain't never seen excuses or complaining change shit. So that's why I don't do it, man. And I ain't finna sit around and listen to people who do that shit, man. Man, anybody tell you, boy, hey, man, oh, don't be with that. Because I don't. Because I know you ain't got to be with that shit, man. You choosing to be with that shit. And if that's what you choosing to do, man, let me get out your way then. Because I ain't here to goddamn try to stop nobody from doing what they choose to do, man. I'm trying to tell you. Man, if a nigga, I tell them all the time, man, nigga pull a gun and finna shoot you. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't finna say it. Man, I'm just, man, I'm telling you, bro. You know, I'm telling you, man, I ain't saying, man, I got to go home to my wife, man. I'm just telling you, don't be out this motherfucker because for one, I ain't one of these goddamn, people like, oh, good Samaritan and shit. Oh, the hero. No, man. No, I ain't gonna be the hero. No, I'm telling you, I ain't. Not today. You know what I'm saying? You done caught me on a bad day. I ain't the hero today. I'm going home, be with my wife. Now, why I advise y'all, man, don't be out here in this world bullshit, man. I'm telling you, man. That's what it is. I'm telling you, it costs to be out here in this world, people. You know what I'm saying? They trying to show you. They show y'all that shit every day. When you watching TV, all these advertisements and all these things trying to get you to go out there in that world and purchase it. Whether it's food, clothes, cars, medicine, whatever. They're just trying to convince you to go out there in that world and spend your money. Man, I'm telling you, man, don't fall for that shit. Man, you got to know what you can do. You got to know what you need to be doing, man. And you know what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, because it costs, man. And sometimes that shit will cost you your life, man. You think you might just finna run out there and go to the store and come back home? Man, it ain't always that easy. I'm trying to tell you. And that's why I order out, man. Sometimes I order, but if I do, I order out. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll make, you know what I'm saying? DoorDash it. Let a nigga bring it to my I ain't, man. I'm telling you. Now, if it's something, that I just got to go out there and get, man, I'm going to go out there because I'm telling you, I ain't afraid to be out there. Now. I'm just wise. I used to be out there. Get the book. Find out about what's going on with me, man. So you know what I'm telling you. I used to be out there, man. That's why I feel the way I feel about it. I'm telling you, man. Man, it costs to be out there in that world, man. Every time you turn your door to walk out your house, you're going to spend some money. You're going to spend some money. I'm telling you, it's going to cost you in some type of way for you to go outside that door, man. So that's why I don't spend my time out there like that, man. Because I know that there's some people outside right now that can't afford to be outside. And that's where the problem kick in. See, a lot of y'all be out here hanging and drinking around people that really can't even afford to be out there hanging and drinking like that. That's why they be getting upset and mad and fighting and shooting up places. Because they just be broke motherfuckers. There's motherfuckers who ain't got their shit together. Whether physically, mentally, financially, something about what they got going on in their life that they shouldn't be out in that world right now. You should be at home trying to figure it out so you can get your shit together so you can go out there into that world and be a productive citizen and do the type of things you need to do in order for you to make it back home safely and so somebody else can make it back home safely. But a lot of times, there's a lot of motherfuckers that's outside right now in that world that can't afford to be out there. And they've been out there all day long. I'm talking about you done came and left and went back. They still out there hanging. And I'm trying to tell you, can you imagine if you just got to go outside to the store, it costs you? Imagine a motherfucker that's outside all day long. You know what I'm saying? Where they get that money from? Where they get money to just hang outside like that? Because ain't nothing free outside. It ain't nothing. And that's what drives people crazy. Because see, you can't afford to be out there. And then you got people riding around in nice cars. You got that restaurant food smell coming through. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers out there being in love and having a good time. And then here you is, really, you full, you hungry. Don't nobody love you. You ain't got no place to really hang and go. And man, that shit got them driving nigga crazy, man. So now I understand. I do. Even though I know it's wrong, I understand why these niggas out here breaking the law, man. These niggas can't afford to be outside. And that shit driving them crazy. And it started at a young age, man. These young niggas, man, I'm telling you. Man, I'll tell you, them water boys and all this, man, that shit real. And I ain't here to goddamn talk down on no nigga, no water boys or none of that. That's hustling. But I'm saying, man, a lot of them niggas be out there tripping. The fuck you out here jumping on people's cars and all that shit to try to sell some goddamn water? Because I know what y'all don't know. Man, them young niggas prepared to kill a nigga if they got to. So you could be out that motherfucker, get out my car, motherfucker. Man, them young niggas be to find your ass up. About a bottle of water. Man, that if it'll overprice you, sell you anyway. Man, I don't even go that way, man. I don't even go that way. Matter of fact, I don't even go outside on the weekend like I used to. What? I'm telling you, man, And when I do go outside, I try to go around people that can afford to be outside, man. That's why I go around people that can afford to be outside. You know what I'm saying? When you pull up, valet, get your shit, you know, people, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about no clubs and shit, because, man, you know, the clubs like Instagram, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, on Instagram, you know what so many motherfuckers say they doing all this shit. You can't figure that shit out. That's how I be in the club. You be hanging with motherfuckers that you think got this shit together, man. They looking at you, man, to take what you got. And I don't tell you, I don't go out there because I know, man. Man, I ain't trying, man. That's why I don't go to clubs. Because you got to pay to park. You got to pay to get in. You got to pay to drink. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay to keep for a nigga to keep you safe while you in the club. Man, I'm not trying to, man, I could be at home free, loving my life, chilling with my wife, watching TV. If I want to drink, I could drink liquor at the regular price. I ain't got to be out here buying overpriced, cheap liquor. And I used to do that shit. Man, anybody tell you, man, I used to do that shit, bro. And if I go out right now, I'ma still do that shit. But that's why I don't go out. And see, that's what a lot of cats, man, that I have to tell them, man, like, bro, I don't do it. I don't be like that. Ain't where I'm at in my life. Had you met me and my wife a couple of years ago, man, yeah, we was doing that. You know what I'm saying? But see, I got the type of wife, man, you know what I'm saying? My best friend, that's my partner. You know what I'm saying? She don't really be with all, you know, I'm the one that be like, yo, because I be want to show her and turn her on to different shit and like the line why she do with me. But at some point, I'm like, man, I can't keep taking no chances with my wife outside around motherfuckers like that, man. And I ain't say I be in crazy places, but I ain't got control over everything, man. So that's a crazy place to be in when you ain't got control over everything. That's what make it so peaceful being at home, man. So like I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, yo, for real, man, like, I ain't finna be on this. Like I told you, man, this ain't the show for you if you looking for somebody that's going to agree with you about what's going on in that world. I ain't going to agree with you. Now, I ain't finna tell you that it ain't going on. I'm just ain't going to agree with you that that's the reason you ain't got your shit together. Man, I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. I don't believe that a nigga homeless because he homeless. I believe a nigga homeless because he made some choices, and that's what, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to say that's for everybody. I'm saying, I'm just using that as an example. You know what I'm saying? For real, like I hear people out here talking all this shit, man, crying and complaining and doing, like I said, man, and listen, I ain't trying to say, man, like, look, you should be out here rooting for change. But listen here, if you think that's the change that's going to change your life, man, you better keep your ass in the house. I hear all that hollering and yelling and shit, man. People got to goddamn trying to get through traffic so they can get home, man. But yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man, this is what this shit is about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, your life is about what you choose to do with that motherfucker, bro. And that's what you're going to get. You're going to get what you deserve. Because guess what? You work to have that life that you got right now. I don't give a fuck how bad it may be. You work to have, you chose to work that way. You chose not to put, that's all you're doing. Because like I said, I'm on this motherfucker talking to grown people. I ain't talking to nobody that's still living with their mama. Because listen here, if you grown and you on this motherfucker and you still live with your parents, man, this ain't the show for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. But I ain't gonna say it ain't the show for you, because you might just be using that, and your family might be cool with you using that as a way for you to do what you need to do, because you got a plan on what you trying to really do. But I'm talking about that motherfucker that, man, just ain't got his shit together. You can't afford to do, man, please, man. Please. I'm telling you, some of y'all be out here running to try to get in relationships. No, y'all can't even afford to be in one. And I be hearing motherfuckers talking about, man, but money ain't everything. Tell me what, boy, stop. Man, money is oxygen and it's money. Those are the two things that you need in your life in order for you to live. Because sometimes when you ain't got money, you feel like you can't breathe. You be, oh Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay that bill and you ain't got enough money. You know what I'm saying? Or you got that ticket and you ain't got no money to pay that ticket off. Or you got them on probation and you ain't got that probation money. Or you got them, or your family hungry and they ready to eat, but you ain't got no money to go get them to eat. You feel like you can't breathe. You be got, oh Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same thing, man. Don't be out here tricking yourself thinking money ain't there. Now I ain't saying money. Hey, listen, I ain't saying money. Hey, It's something, it's your spirit, your mental, your physical, and then it's your financial. You know what I'm saying? You should put money in front of none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you have to understand, man, that the only reason that you gonna go outside your door is to have to spend some money. That's how important that shit is. You know what I'm saying? The only reason that person that you with still with you is because you got some money. Now look, I ain't trying to say that everybody that's still with everybody got money. Because I'm telling you, I look out the window right the other day, I saw a homeless pregnant woman, you know what I'm saying, laying on the curb with her homeless present. I'll tell you. I'm just trying to say, man, yeah, money is, man, like you got to have some motherfucking money, man. And I ain't talking about no goddamn trick off money. I'm talking about goddamn pay your bills, change your life. Like I said, man, if you got a whole motherfucking family that you're supposed to be taking care of, and you ain't got over $15,000 in your savings, I ain't talking about in your goddamn bank account. I'm talking about in your savings, just in case that shit. Man, you out here bullshit. Fuck you out here doing. All it take is one motherfucking bad thing and you fucked up. You can't pay your bills because now you got to decide on whether I can take my kid to the hospital or whether I got to pay this goddamn. Man, I'm telling you. You out here bullshitting, man. Because you ain't got to be, man. Man, anything you want to have, you can motherfucking have, man. But in order to have any motherfucking thing, you're going to have to be willing to sacrifice. So now you have to ask yourself, man, what it is that I really want to do in my life. And once you understand what it is you want to do, you got to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice in order to do that shit? Because see, that's how it works, man. In order to get, you got to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all at the beginning of the show, the only difference between a nigga that's successful and the motherfucker that ain't is the goal they accomplish. Those that accomplish goals, that's how this shit works. That was like when you remember when you were in high school. Most niggas that didn't graduate wasn't as successful as niggas that did graduate. But that was back when I was, saying, see now, shit, man, I tell motherfucker, man, if I know what I know now, man, shit, you know what I'm saying? See, now it's a whole different ball game. Because shit, you ain't got to go, man, you ain't got to do that school shit. Now, I don't advise motherfuckers to be dropping out. Get your education, learn what you need to learn, but don't think that that's all you gonna need in order to really be out here to be successful, because we have people that have showed you that it's possible. But the only reason that it's possible because they showed you. Meaning they got up and they did everything they had to do everything they needed to do to pull that shit off. That's all you got to do. Show yourself that it's possible. Show yourself. Just do some things, man, that in your life that you know you should be doing and change that shit. And then know that that was you that did that shit. So you can see it's possible to do something else, man. See, the only reason you ain't really did what you should be doing because you don't see that it's possible. You don't think it's possible. You think you got too much to deal with. You think you don't got enough in order to do what you really trying to do in your life. I'm trying to tell you that it is possible. Because I know you don't need money to do a lot of the things you need to do in your life. Especially when you ain't got no money to do it. You feel what I'm saying? All you need is your motherfucking self. But you got to believe in who you are. You got to have faith in who you are. You got to have trust in who you are. But first, you got to know who you are, man. So like I said, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. This is Conversation with your motherfucking man, Big Unc, unmotherfucking cut, man. So if you been sticking around, man, thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. Because I know, man, when somebody give you their time, that should mean a lot, man. See, time mean more than money, man. Because I know, man, only people can help you, man. Money just gonna change the way you live around the people that help you. So until next time, man, like I said, man, I'm your motherfucking man, Big Unc, man. And until next time, man, get your shit together, man. Be more productive, man. And stop out here making motherfucking excuses, man. Take accountability for your motherfucking life. But until then, man, I'ma holler. Because I got shit to do. Like change my motherfucking life. Peace.
To you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. This is my token of appreciation for your appreciation of all my sweet creations. Grateful for your patience. I've been in my feelings lately. The marker that I use to write my failures is a dry eraser. I know my time ain't promised. They got my replacement waiting. Nigga, please, you wouldn't survive the fucking orientation. Just take a sec to breathe. You decide your destiny, not go and be the best that you could be. Here's a gift to you from me. Yeah, here's a gift to you from me. Here's a gift to you from me. Dear haters, I know how much it pains you to admit that I'm your favorite. I've taken over your playlist. I know it irk your nerves when they keep calling me the greatest. You really feel the same, but you're just too afraid to say it. You always in my comments, do I pique your fascination? You probably rap too and you wish we could trade places. I know you wish they shot with you instead with all they praises. I got something special for you, hope you take it. Here's a gift to you from me. A special gift to you from me. This is a gift to you from me. This is a gift to you from me. Truly yours, yours truly.